We were sleeping on a ridge, just passing the hot part of the day, and something woke me up from a nap. And there's a bull elk coming over the ridge. And like I wake up and my bow's laying there, and just me trying to grab the bow spooks the elk. I fall asleep again, I hear something again, and I wake up and here's a black bear standing there. And like, dude, in the same spot. I go to grab my bow, he spooks, runs down the hill. Later that afternoon, it starts getting toward evening prime time, and we go down, get down to the bottom of this ridge and hear nails on bark. So I'm like, holy shit, it's the bear. Like, because I think he's still in the area. And in a black bear, you'll spook a black bear, he might go in a tree. So I run up there thinking I'll tree him. And if I tree him, I can just get him with my bow, because black bears will climb trees. But I run up there and like, it's thick. And I come busting in there trying to like be like a demon coming in there to encourage the bear to not come down, but go up the tree, because I can hear it climbing. And there's a sow grizzly standing against this tree. And what I had heard the claws of was her woofing her cubs up the tree. Being a hunter out in the public eye and getting harassed by animal rights extremists is like, there's nothing they can take from me.
You eat red meat.
Yeah.
You have a show called Meat Eater, for God's sake. What about the planet, Steve? We've been told by the New York Times as recently as it was July, that eating meat is hurting the planet.
A better target is someone that you can harm some aspect of their occupation.
In fact, isn't this just a rationalization for murdering innocent creatures?
When I was growing up in Michigan, you couldn't hunt at all until you took hunter safety. You couldn't hunt with a firearm till you were 14. Like, we did not pay attention to that rule. Like, my dad was not interested in that rule.
Took my first deer last season. It was a little guy. I was excited, but he was like, don't ever post that.
Was it a male or a female?
It was a male.
How, the antlers?
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
They were little. He was like, don't post it. I was like,
got,
why not? It's my first one.
I don't want to disparage your friend, but he's giving you bad advice, dude. That could have been just dumb.
Pissed off a mama bear. How the hell do you get out of there?
You have 10 acres, 20 acres, 100 acres, and you got a bunch of deer bugging you, and you put a sign up that says, hunters, please inquire. The day's not going to be through, and you're going to have someone banging on your door. They would rather entertain ideas such as like providing contraception to deer. They would rather do all that than let some hillbilly on their place.
Some things you want to keep in mind is don't drop your arm.
So when I come busting in, I mean, I bust in like, easy me to that, painting you in the helicopter, you know?
Damn.
And I start trying to back out of there in a hurry, you know? And that cub comes down the hill, and I remember, she like legitimately, I could be hallucinating this, but like, I know I saw it. She swatted her cub to get moving. She's like this, and they kept spilling out of the tree, and that could have been like,
yeah.
There's one point where Boone goes into Kentucky. They run into a bunch of trouble with Indians. They get all their shit stolen. One of them gets killed. Eventually, like, they leave and go home. Boone stays by himself. Some accounts suggest that he's there so long he needs to make his own gunpowder with using wood ash, bat guano. Stays there 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, stays in the woods 2 years, much of it by himself. Builds up a big pile of hides, twice gets them seized by the natives, and just hangs out 2 years. He loved being in the woods, man. You have the added thing in your life, though. You've seen a lot of places where it's like, there's poverty, but it's overlaid with conflict.
Yeah.
I've seen poverty, but I haven't seen it overlaid with conflict.
Jocko saying, pay attention to this guy Braxton McCoy. I saw a tweet that he had thrown out through Jocko, and I was like, hey, I'll be in touch. Brought him on. He kind of told me what was going on and got pulled that night. So, I mean, I know you were a big player in that, and you and Cameron Haynes were, screaming at the top of your lungs like, this isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Were they selling this land?
Glad you did. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you did and everybody else that did. Yeah.
I actually meant to ask you in the interview, but is there anything that you think the hunting industry is getting wrong?
It was so funny. There's this possum hanging on a tree, and they can see it in the light. And I'm like, man, I feel bad for that possum. And they're like, nah, just keep walking. So it's like, monkeys, cool. Possums, no one's gonna eat that.
Basically what you're shooting for is almost like